mixed emotions I carry in my soul. Where do I belong when I don't feel whole? Tan in the summer, they hold me tight. Pale in the winter, I lose my light. I try to blend in, but I fade like smoke. Living in between what the world provokes. Tell me who I am, tell me where I go. I'm a stranger to both, and they both say
Salam alaikum YouTube, what's cracking? It's your angry biracial back with another video. Y'all know how I do. I gotta keep my foot on the necks of these modern males 24/7. My new book, The Divide, is out. Do yourself a favor. Go get you a copy today and dive right into it. You won't be able to put it down. As usual, I got another good show for you all today. But before we get into it, my channel is demonetized. So I'm not making a penny off of providing y'all with this entertainment. So if you enjoy my work, send your boy a couple dollars via Cash App. The $ Angry Biracial. All that being said, let's get through my intro stuff so we can dive right in.
oh na na. Met you by the corner shop, sunshine in your smile. You laugh like music, girl, you're sweet like guava wine. One touch of your hand, me whole world align. But never knew love could feel so fine.
And I think that the black man and the white woman just liked each other. Y'all want to know why we like y'all's black men? Because they not y'all's black men. They're not. You don't know shit. You know, way back in the day. Since we gotta go way back there. You know how we were separated and there was some still sneaky stuff going on, right? But as, you know, things evolved, you know, got better. We started to mingle together, and that made a lot of us white and black folk happy. It did. And then we got to mingle together even more, and I think that the black man and the white woman just liked each other. I just think they liked each other. And you're mad about it? That's crazy.
You all notice how she tiptoed around mentioning slavery. She said, y'all remember way back then when we were separated and some sneaky ish was going on? Doing her best to undercut what her ancestors have done to black men historically. I will get into the divorce rates in a second. And that so-called sneaky issue we're talking about was rape. White women took black enslaved men behind the shed and raped them. Let me tell you why it's rape. Black enslaved men may have wanted to sleep with you, but they feared the consequences of being caught. Because if they were caught, they were going to get tortured. They were going to get hung from a fucking tree. They were going to get beat, whooped, castrated. So the fear of their consequences overshadowed their desire and lust for white women back then. So all that so-called sneaky shit was you risking those black men's lives to satisfy your fetish. Now that that's said, let's get into these divorce rates. Black men and white women fetishize each other. And let's be real, black men are the white women of the black community. That's why black men and white women couples are 200% more likely to end in divorce. That's fucking almost guaranteed. And like with anyone else a black man lays down with, the likelihood of you becoming a single mother is extremely high. Black women don't give a fuck about y'all fetishizing black men. Black women don't want men who bash their own race. Black women don't want men who are fucking sellouts. And don't get it twisted, I'm not saying that every single black man that dates a white woman is a sellout. But what I am saying is the vast majority of them who date white women bash black women as their reasoning for dating white women. They can never name things that they like about white women without somehow including black women or bashing black women in the process. Those are self-hating black men that want you to buck break them. The same type who have biracial sons like me who they fucking hate. Black women are not missing out on anything. And the only reason why a white woman like yourself would come online and say some shit like that, because you're insecure about your relationship with said sellout black man. And the whole thing about once you go black, you never come back, has nothing to do with what black men bring to the table, because they don't bring shit. And it has everything to do with the white men of your community not ever wanting to touch you again. Let that sink in.
Bike south on Marketplace, then turn left onto East Pratt Street.
Be smart about it. Yeah.
His boyfriend is named Gushy. Gushy, that's both hilarious and disgusting at the same time. Because it makes you wonder, like, why is he calling that man Gushy? Then when you think about it, you get the heebie-jeebies. Putting all that shit aside, I don't know why modern males think that just because someone is gay, they can't fight. Because at the end of the day, that gay man is still a man. And you might find yourself in a situation to where you wake up in the morning and you're going viral because you were beat up by a gay man. Real quick story time here. I have a farm in Georgia. It's in Bartow, Georgia. And when I drive through it, I often go through Atlanta. Atlanta is an hour out the way, but I have friends and stuff that I pick up and they go out to my farm and help me do some work. But I remember I stopped at a Walmart in Atlanta. I need to get some things for my farm. And as I was walking in, there were these two gay guys. They were my same size, had on Timberlands, a tank top, and a do-rag. One of them looked at me, smiled at me, and said, "I bet he got a big red thing." Of course, he didn't say thing. He said it more, derogatory. I stopped and I was contemplating whether I should confront these dudes on it or not. And for those who don't know, I'm 6'2", 230 pounds. I'm a big dude, and these guys were my size. One of them, it would have been no issue. Would have checked them on that shit real quick. But two dudes, my same size, I box, but I'm not Bruce Lee. And the last thing that I wanted was to be jumped by two gay dudes in fucking Atlanta. So I acted like I was checking my phone and just fucking kept it pushing. Be they gay or not, at the end of the day, they're still men. They got the same strength, the same testosterone, and it's 2 against 1. And when I told my wife that story, she laughed her ass off. But then she said that more gay men should hit on straight men and treat straight men like pieces of meat. That way, straight men, not all straight men, because I'm not one of those guys, but some straight men can get a small taste of what they put women through, of what their catcalling and inappropriate comments, how they make women feel, and the fear and anxiety that comes with that.
I've been laying in this bed, staring at the ceiling, replaying all the moments I forgot to show I'm feeling. I ain't good with words, but I'm better with my hands. If you was here right now, girl, you'd understand. You said I don't say much, maybe you're right, but I'm dialing this number cause I can't sleep tonight. I miss the way you breathe when your head's on my chest, and the way your name sounds when I whisper ladies. These midnight confessions, I can't hold them in. Girl, I want your touch more than oxygen. It ain't just the sheets that feel so cold, it's the silence where your voice used to go. These midnight confessions, they don't lie. Got me wishing I could pull you.
I'm not offended at all that she said it's all men. Enough of my gender do this to women all day, every day. And I react to enough content to know that the vast majority of modern males are fucking creeps. And as a man, I have no clue what a woman goes through. I can only see through the eyes of the videos that they make and the stuff I end up reacting to. Men are creeps, and there's no excuse for it. What made my platform so popular is because I am a man calling out other men for their abusive, creepy, and just fucking weird behavior. So let that sink in. It is so rare for a man to call out other men for abusing women and being creeps that my platform blew up. That is sad. If you are a man and you're silent about this behavior, you don't check it, you don't call it out, because let's be real, it's only gonna stop when men put a stop to it. So your silence is advocating for that behavior. Your silence is agreeing with that behavior. Your silence is saying that you're okay with men harassing women. And in my opinion, that makes you just as foul as the men that are doing that shit. And I get so tired of these modern fucking males coming on my platform and saying, oh, it's not my job to protect some random woman. It's not my job to protect a woman that I'm not sleeping with. It's just pathetic that in your eyes, the only woman that deserves respect and protection is one that's opening up their body to you. And even then, y'all don't respect or protect those women. Modern males have never once stopped to think about this, that the way that women react to men today is in direct correlation to the way that men treat, abuse, use, and cheat on women. Brother Malcolm X said this: you cannot blame the sheep for hating, fearing, and despising the wolf. And because of the actions of modern men and men throughout all of time, you cannot blame women for reacting the way that they do to men. Men are the world's apex predators. And more often than not, women are the victims of men. And that song that you heard on that last clip, that's my new song. They had some other song in there. I took it out and replaced it with mine to avoid a copyright. It's also a slick way of self-promotion.
I was born in a world that don't know my name. Mama held me tight, but her eyes felt strange. She saw the man who